The majority of Negroes, or blacks, as many now prefer to be called, still look to figures such as Martin Luther King for leadership. In April 1968, Martin Luther King traveled to Memphis, Tennessee, to speak in support of striking sanitation workers. The message of hope was familiar, but with an ominous sense of foreboding.
Like anybody, I would like to live a long life. Longevity has its place. But I'm not concerned about that now. I just want to do God's will. And He's allowed me to go up to the mountain. And I've looked over and I've seen the promised land. I may not get there with you, but I want you to know tonight that we as a people will get to the promised land.
One day later, King stepped from his room at the Lorraine Motel and was gunned down by an assassin. From coast to coast, America erupted in violence. Edward Kozner of Newsweek recalled,
"It was a Pandora's box flung open, an apocalyptic act that loosed the furies brooding in America's sullen ghettos."
Once again, the heart of America is heavy for a tragedy that denies the very meaning of our land. The life of a man who symbolized the freedom and faith of America has been taken. The dream of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. has not died with him. Men who are white, men who are black, must and will now join together, as never in the past, to let all the forces of divisiveness know that America shall not be ruled by the bullet, but only by the ballot of free and of just men.
The civil rights movement could rightfully claim victory in desegregating the South and opening its voting rolls to millions of blacks who had been disenfranchised for a century. But the rioting demonstrated that deep problems remain.
We need to know the answer, I think, to three basic questions about these riots. What happened? Why did it happen? What can be done to prevent it from happening again and again?
President Johnson appointed a special committee to study the violence and race riots of the late 1960s. The Kerner Commission concluded that America was moving toward two separate societies, one black, one white, separate and unequal. It warned that frustration and resentment resulting from brutalizing inequality and white racism were fostering violence by blacks. As the 1970s dawned, African Americans were no longer at the back of the bus, but the challenge of achieving true freedom and equality remained. It would be left for the next generation and those who followed to finish, once and for all, what President Lincoln had started.